Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan condoles the custodian of the two holy mosques on the death of Prince Abdulaziz bin Mish'al bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and condoles the Turkish president on the victims of the fire that broke out at a ski resort in Bolu province. The media meeting at the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology reveals starting implementation of 30 projects in road networks worth more than 800 million Omani riyals. And the Ministry of Energy and Minerals signs two mining agreements to explore and mine in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate and Eastwater Salt in Al-Wusta Governorate. Welcome to our news center. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of condolences to the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, on the death of His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Mish'al bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq also sent a cable of condolences to His Excellency President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of the Republic of Turkey on the victims of the fire that broke out at a ski resort in Bolu province. The 12th media meeting of the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology, which was held today, revealed its executive plan for the year 2025 and what was implemented in 2024. More details in the following report.
Outstanding achievements in vital areas were revealed today at the 12th media meeting of the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology. His Excellency the Minister pointed out that it is planned during the current year to start implementing 30 projects with a total value of more than 800 million Oman riyals and a total length of more than 700 kilometers, distributed in completing strategic roads, rehabilitating, upgrading and maintaining roads, in addition to logistical and tourism linkage projects.
In terms of the AI, this year, 2025, we will launch the AI studio. Last year, there was about 60 million riyals worth of investments in the whole country when it comes to AI. This year, 2025, the large language model for Oman will be launched, as well as the AI, artificial intelligence studio. We will also start a strategy for attracting investments in the AI data centers in collaboration with the Ministry of Energy.
During the year 2024, the Ministry launched the National Program for Artificial Intelligence and Advanced Digital Technologies within the framework of Oman Vision 2040, which seeks to make information and communications technology one of the basic and stimulating sectors of the national economy. The volume of public and private investment in artificial intelligence until 2024 amounted to about 60 million Oman riyals.
Oman is ranked 41 out of 200 countries in e-government, 45 globally in AI, 50 globally in network readiness, and in the first tier in cybersecurity. This means that the National Digital Economy Program is progressing, and all projects are being executed in a satisfying manner.
The World Economic Forum has outlined the size of the digital market to be around $14 trillion, while the cybercrime impact on digital economy has reached more than 40% of the size of this economy, which has actually reached to $6 trillion, and it's expected to grow to be 50% of the digital economy market.
And with the space sector, the Minister is working on a number of projects and initiatives this year, the most important of which are launching the Space Accelerators program, working on implementing the second phase of the Space Engineering Laboratory project in cooperation with Sultan Qaboos University. implementing the second package of the National Capacity Building Program in the space sector, and continuing work on characterizing government sector institutions and academic education institutions related to the space sector.
Thank you, Ruqayya. The Ministry of Energy and Minerals has signed 2 mining concession agreements granting the right for exploration and mining in Concession Area B22 in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate and also Concession Area A62 in Al-Wusta Governorate. Here is a report. In a significant step towards maximizing the use of local resources and enhancing social responsibility, the Ministry of Energy and Minerals has signed 2 mining concession agreements granting the right for exploration and mining in Concession Area B22 in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate, as well as Concession Area A62 in Al-Wusta Governorate.
Today we have signed 2 agreements, one related to exploration and mining concession on North Sharqiyya region with an existing company who has already a permit there on copper named Al Haditha, and we also signed the sea salt agreement concession with Al Baraka company, which is focusing on extracting raw salt for industrial and other usage.
The first concession agreement in the Wilaya of Al-Mudaybi covers an area of approximately 1,450 square kilometers. Al-Haditha Resources is the first Omani company with international partnership to obtain a license for copper mining in the Sultanate of Oman, with more than 16 million tons of copper explored and reserves exceeding 10 million tons.
This is a very exciting time for Alara as we partner with the Omani government and our local joint venture partners, bringing Australian resource development expertise together with local construction and networking abilities under the Omani government's vision for expanding its resource industry.
The second concession agreement covers an area of 46 square kilometers. The project aims to extract salt from a Lekbi area through seawater evaporation, with an estimated production rate of about 4 million tons annually.
As of today, the cost is around $29 million, but gradually it will increase because we are planning to start with 2 million metric ton production of industrial salt from the sea salt, and it will gradually increase to 7 million. This is our plan for this one. The project is, since we have signed today, and we are looking forward in a couple of days to start the actual groundwork, administration work, and so on.
The Ministry of Energy and Minerals continues its efforts to boost the mining sector as a fundamental pillar for economic diversification in the Sultanate of Oman. In the recent period, it has signed 21 concession agreements for exploration, mining and sea salt production, with a total investment exceeding 33 million Omani riyals. Additionally, it has launched 6 new concession areas through its digital services platform. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed al-Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Excellency Dr. Sha'i' Muhsin Mohammed al-Zindani, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriate Affairs of the Republic of Yemen, who is on an official visit to the Sultanate of Oman. During the meeting, the two sides reviewed bilateral relations, bonds of friendship, and the partnership that unites the two countries. They also discussed the latest developments in the situation in the Republic of Yemen and the efforts made by all parties to resolve them in a way that achieves security and stability for the Yemeni people. His Excellency Dr. Saud bin Hamoud al-Habsi, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources, received today in his office His Excellency Dr. Sha'i' Muhsin al-Zindani, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates of the Republic of Yemen. During the meeting, investment opportunities and partnerships in food security projects, some issues related to the fisheries sector and topics related to livestock were discussed. The meeting also reviewed the importance of exchanging experiences and best practices to enhance food security and sustainable development. The Sixth Health Leadership Forum, Integration and Advancement, organised by the Ministry of Health, began today and will run for 2 days in the Governorate of Muscat. The forum, which was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health, includes a workshop on health economics, a presentation on designing a social protection system, a panel discussion on healthcare sector, financing and enhancing project efficiency, and an introductory exhibition showcasing projects under the Tawreed Innovation Initiative. On the second day, the forum will feature 2 panel discussions. The first will address health care regulations, governance of the health sector, and health human resources, while the second will focus on the integration of healthcare programs and services. Still to come in our news bulletin. Artistic sculptures inspired by the beauty nature are showcased in the 3rd edition of Mendum International Sculpture Forum. Welcome back. The Development Bank celebrated the distribution of the 8th edition of the Efficiency Awards. This came under the patronage of His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion. Here's a report.
With a comprehensive approach that includes beneficiaries, the Development Bank honors the winners of the 8th edition of the Efficiency Award, which comes as an affirmation of the bank's commitment to promoting a culture of excellence and institutional creativity, and highlighting the achievements of distinguished employees and small and medium enterprises.
We are celebrating today the Efficiency Prize for our SMEs financed by the Development Bank, as well as our internal departments and our internal staff who created the value for the bank in upgrading the level of supports needed by the SMEs. And it's a lot of achievements already recognized, and as well we are recognizing the SMEs, those who worked hard to achieve their objectives and represent Oman in the right way.
The focus was on the exceptional achievements that contributed to enhancing the bank's development journey, as the total value of approvals for the year 2024 amounted to about 235 million Omani riyals, with a growth rate in the loan portfolio of 19.7% compared to 2023.
E-commerce is something new to Sultanate Oman, and to enter this kind of project in Oman is quite difficult. So I'm traveling around Oman all over, Salalah, Sur, Brahmi, everywhere. But right now, alhamdulillah, I have found a lot of results that satisfied what we are going to present for e-commerce. And this gift or these awards make me so happy, and I appreciate to everyone that have give me this confidence and give me this opportunity to have this award.
It is worth mentioning that the ceremony is part of the bank's strategy to enhance its leading role in the development banking sector and consolidate its position as an institution that supports competencies and projects aimed at economic and social growth. The Efficiency Award in its 8th edition, honoring the outstanding small and medium enterprises who have excelled through this journey with the Development Bank support. This is Ruqayya Rashid Al-Khdairi reporting for the Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Thank you, Ruqayya. Air Vice Marshal Khamis bin Hamad Al Ghafri, commander of the Royal Air Force of Oman, handed over certificates of flight drone and air navigation trainers to a number of officers and non-commissioned officers flight trainers in the force after they were qualified in various specializations at Ghala Base and the Sultan Qaboos Air Academy. The Municipal Council of Dakhiliya Governorate reviewed during its meeting a number of development and service topics in the Governorate's wilayas. During the meeting, the needs of tourism services and the plan for a Dakhiliya Winter 2025 events were discussed, which includes a group of diverse activities and events in a number of locations in the Governorate's wilayas, with an aim of highlighting Omani culture and local heritage and encouraging domestic tourism. The Council also discussed the uses of a number of land schemes received from the Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning in a number of wilayas of the Governorate. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Hilal bin Saeed Al Hajri, Governor of Dakhiliya and Chairman of the Municipal Council. Empowering the industrial sector in Dhofar Governorate. A workshop today reviewed the impact of the industrial sector in promoting investment and identifying the efforts, services and incentives that contribute to preparing and encouraging the industrial investment aspect through programs provided by institutions such as innovative non-traditional financing methods, development and operational loans and financing sectors. The session, which was held at the Sultan Qaboos Youth Complex for Culture and Entertainment in Salalah, included the presentation of a number of working papers by the Public Establishment for Industrial Estates Madayin, Salalah Free Zone and the Authority for Small and Medium Enterprises Development, as well as the Development Bank. The Ministry of Labour, in collaboration with the Executive Office of the GCC Labour Ministers, organised a workshop in Muscat on the impact of maternity leave legislation and systems in the labour market and the reality, as well as prospects for development in GCC countries. The workshop aims to enhance the frameworks and inclusivity of social protection in the Sultanate of Oman. It also provides an opportunity to exchange expertise and ideas, contributing to efforts to develop labour policies that align with the global economic and social transformations. Representatives from GCC countries and the Executive Office of the Council of Ministers of Labour in GCC states participated in the workshop. The University of Technology and Applied Sciences held its first annual forum for student-led startups for the academic year 2024 through 2025 at the Oman Across Ages Museum. The event was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Lu'ay bin Ghalib Al Saeed. Here is more on this event.
The first University of Technology and Applied Sciences Annual Forum for Student-Led Startups for the academic year 2024-2025 unfolded at the Oman Across Ages Museum, celebrating a fusion of tradition and modernity. Under the theme Empowerment and Sustainability, the event showcased students' ingenuity in transforming their ideas into practical solutions for economic challenges.
The culture is changing, and we're supporting something that's natural. Us recognizing problems in our society and building the mechanisms and the processes and the organizational support that it takes in order to address these problems. I can feel the entrepreneurial energy. It's very strong in Oman. It's very inspiring, and I want to take this message back to the United States with me.
We have around 24 companies, startup companies, who are participating in this forum among all UTAS branches. And they will get initiative rewards at the end of this forum, inshallah. These rewards that will help them, inshallah, to start their business and to grow their businesses, to be able to go to the real market, inshallah.
The participating student entrepreneurs from across the University of Technology and Applied Sciences branches unveiled innovative projects, from modern technologies to creative services, with solutions that address pressing community needs.
The idea of our company is how we can take advantage of the plant waste. We have a huge amount here in Oman building up and we are not using them. So we're taking the advantage of the plant waste, extracting the cellulose from it, and then building a substitute for the normal glass, which is, we call it as a replica glass. It has many advantages. This event lets us have an opportunity
to showcase our product and meet directly with the customers to get some insights from them.
Our products as a watch that's use it for the people who do sport activities to protect them from the suddenly falls because of the low sodium in their body. This watch helps them to do the sport in safe way. I am here today to show my product for the investor here in this place, and I wish that to see our project in famous markets in future, inshallah.
The companies for the invention, we create an invention called Etian, is a SOS device sending alarm to the Coast Guard to rescue the fisherman. And this exhibition is an opportunity to promote my company.
Our product is aimed to use it for to heat the water for winter and cold the water for summer. So it's working in both summer and winter. We have also special piece. It is heat sink. It is to aim to change the water from hot to cold and vice versa. And also we have standstill piece. Also this is for protect our healer from corrosion, and also for water conversion.
The inaugural event reflected the dedication of the University of Technology and Applied Sciences to empowering the next generation of Omani entrepreneurs, aligning with Oman's vision for a diversified and knowledge-based economy.
Here at the Student-Led Startup Forum, where innovation is at its finest, these bright young minds will pave the way toward a sustainable future for Oman's economy. Reporting from Oman Across Ages Museum in the Wilaya of Manah, this is Salih Bukhalfan al-Rahbi, الداخلية Governorate.
The third edition of the Mendum International Sculpture Symposium has commenced in the Wilaya of Medha, showcasing artistic creations inspired by the Governorate's natural beauty and rich heritage. The symposium is part of the Governorate's Winter Festival, enhancing Mendum's reputation as a leading international destination for art and culture, as well as to drive and boost tourism. In its third edition, this event features the participation of 4 sculptors from Italy, Egypt and the Sultanate of Oman. Additionally, it has attracted significant attention with its activities and exhibitions running for nearly a month. As part of the symposium, artists will collaborate on an 18-meter mural beautifully capturing the essence of Mendum's stunning nature and rich heritage. The event will also feature a variety of artistic styles and visions, each adding its own unique charm to this event. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan condoles the custodian of the 2 holy mosques on the death of Prince Abdulaziz bin Mish'al bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, and condoles the Turkish president on the victims of the fire that broke out at a ski resort in Bolu province. The media meeting of the Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology reveals starting implementation on 30 projects in road networks worth more than 800 million Omani riyals. And finally, the Ministry of Energy and Minerals signs 2 mining agreements to explore and mine in North Al-Sharqiyya Governorate and sea salt in Al-Wusta Governorate. With that, we do come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, it is good night, stay safe and enjoy the remaining of your week.